My name is Kira Matthews, 29 years old. And 5 years ago, my family erased me like I never existed. I stand in the old kitchen in Detroit, flipping burgers that sizzle too loud. Dad's glued to the football game, grunting at every pitch. Mom chases shadows around the table. My brother Brady brags about his new online gadget store hitting $2,000 in sales today. I clear my throat. Got the promotion. Senior coordinator. They're sending me to Miami Beach. Silence. Brady keeps scrolling orders. Dad mutters, "Pass the ketchup." Mom finally looks up only to say, "Kira, Brady needs quiet for his live stream." That night, my Aunt Victoria pulls me aside in the hallway. "They'll never see you, kid. Build your own life." Her words hit harder than any scream. I pack one bag, leave my key on the counter, and walk out before sunrise. No texts, no calls. They delete my number by morning. If your family ever wrote you off like you were dead, hit subscribe right now, because when my aunt posted one photo of my yacht, my dad messaged me for the first time in 5 years. And you won't believe what he wanted. 3 months later, I land on a one-way flight to Miami Beach. One duffel bag slung over my shoulder and $200 in my pocket. The airport shuttle drops me at a rundown motel off South Beach. I pay cash for a week, no questions asked. First job comes from a flyer at the marina dock. And needed. $10 an hour, no experience required. I show up at dawn. Scrub decks. Haul ice chests until my hands blister. The boss, a grizzled guy named Mike, tosses me a faded company shirt. "You start now." I rent a studio above a dive bar. Thin walls shaking from live music every night. My phone stays silent. No missed calls, no group chat pings. I check once a week out of habit, then stop. One evening, I scroll through contacts and notice Mom, Dad, and Brady are gone from my list. I didn't delete them. They did. Weeks turn into months. I learn the boats, the schedules, the captains who tip in beer, and the ones who don't. Promotion comes fast, from deckhand to logistics assistant, tracking fuel deliveries and crew rotations. Paycheck hits direct deposit. First time I see 4 figures in my account. I buy a used scooter to get around, park it outside the marina office. Victoria texts every Sunday morning like clockwork. "Still breathing." That's her opener. I reply with one-word answers at first. "Yes." Then short updates. "Got a raise." She never asks for details. Never mentions the family. "Proud of you, kid. Keep going." Her messages are the only notifications that don't feel like obligations. I avoid social media, but one night I log into an old account to transfer photos. Brady's profile pops up in suggestions. His gadget store page boasts flashy banners, sold-out drops, celebrity shoutouts, comments from Mom. "My genius son." Dad posts a photo of him at Brady's warehouse, arms around pallets of inventory. No trace of me anywhere. I close the app, delete it for good. Winter hits mild. I move to a one-bedroom near the harbor, still cheap, but with a window facing water. Work demands grow. Coordinating multi-boat charters, negotiating supplier contracts. Boss promotes me to coordinator, hands me a clipboard and a radio. "You run the show now." I schedule dawn departures, chase down late crew, balance spreadsheets until midnight. Victoria's texts evolve. "Heard you're killing it down there." I send a photo of my new badge. She replies with a thumbs up emoji, and "they don't deserve to know." No lectures, no guilt, just steady fuel. 1 year in, I open a savings account labeled Boat Fund. Every extra dollar goes in. I walk the docks after shifts, eyeing vessels for sale, learning market prices, hull conditions, engine hours. The dream sharpens. Something I can live on, move with, own outright. Family erasure becomes routine. Holidays pass unmarked. My birthday comes and goes. No card, no call. I celebrate with Mike and the crew. Shots at a waterfront bar. Someone asks about parents. I shrug. Long story. They don't push. Victoria checks in after a storm. Power out. I tell her the marina held no damage. She sends a voice note. "You built something solid. Hold on to it." I save it. Play it when doubt creeps in. By year 2, I manage the entire logistics team. Pay doubles. I lease a slip for a small rental skiff, practice docking, study captain's courses online. The ocean stops feeling foreign. It starts feeling like home. Victoria's messages stay consistent. Short bursts of encouragement. Saw yacht listing. Thought of you. I reply with progress. Halfway to down payment. She never brings up Detroit. Neither do I. The silence from Michigan hardens into fact. They moved on. So did I. But every Sunday Victoria's text lands. Still breathing. And I answer stronger each time. Year 3. I sign the papers for my first yacht. The broker slides the contract across the desk at the marina office. 38-foot twin diesels, priced at a steal after hurricane damage repairs. I initial every page, wire the down payment from my boat fund. Keys hit my palm. She's yours, Ms. Matthews. I rename her Vagabond on the spot. Stencil the letters myself that afternoon. Boss calls me in the next morning. Fleet's expanding. Need a director. You're it. Fleet Operations Director. Salary jumps 30% plus bonuses tied to charter revenue. I hire 2 assistants, overhaul scheduling software. Cut idle time by half. Profits roll in. I upgrade my apartment to a dockside condo with a private slip for Vagabond. Insurance renewal comes due. Agent recommends a specialist for high-value vessels. Enter Marcus Cole. He arrives in a crisp shirt, clipboard in hand. Labrador Rusty trotting beside him. Policy audit, he says, shaking my hand firm. We tour Vagabond deck by deck. He points out coverage gaps, suggests add-ons for liability and storm surge. I sign the new policy on the spot. Smart investment. Marcus nods. Call if rates change. We exchange cards. His reads. Cole Financial Law Marine Assets. Turns out he's Victoria's nephew, though he doesn't mention it. I file that away. First weekend with Vagabond. I motor out to the reef alone. Anchor drops, engine cuts. Silence wraps around me. I crack a beer, toast to the horizon. No one to report to. No favors to grant. Just me and the water. Marcus emails follow-ups. Tax deductions for business use, depreciation schedules. I reply with questions on LLC setup. He offers a consult, no charge. We meet at a coffee shack near the docks. Rusty greets my Luna like old friends. Marcus sketches structures on a napkin. Shield personal assets. Keep the yacht in the company name. I take notes. Implement every suggestion. Victoria's texts shift tone. Marcus says you're asking smart questions. I realize he told her my location. Next Sunday her message adds, mind if I swing by? I send the marina address. She pulls up in a rental convertible 2 weeks later, hugs me tight on the pier. Look at you, Captain. We board Vagabond. She runs her hand along the rail. They'd choke if they saw this. I show her the galley, the berth I converted to an office. She listens to my promotion details, eyes wide. You earned every inch. No pity, just pride. We grill fish on the deck, talk until stars come out. She leaves with a promise to return soon. Marcus becomes a regular contact. Quarterly reviews turn into strategy sessions. He flags a charter company acquisition, runs numbers. I counter with fleet expansion plans. We close deals over takeout on Vagabond's cockpit. Rusty and Luna chase gulls along the dock. Victoria visits monthly now. Brings groceries. Stocks my fridge. Insists on cooking dinner. Someone has to feed you properly. We cruise to sandbars, drop anchor, float in clear water. She shares old stories, skips the family drama. Focus forward, she says each time. Workload doubles. I oversee 10 vessels, negotiate fuel contracts, train captains on new protocols. Bonuses stack. Vagabond gets upgrades, solar panels, satellite internet. I live aboard half the week, condo the rest. Marcus drafts trusts, protects my growing equity. Build walls they can't climb, he advises. I nod, sign where he marks. Victoria's last visit. She snaps a selfie on the bow. For my phone, she claims. I don't think twice. One Saturday afternoon, Victoria pulls up to the dock in her rental car. She hops out with a cooler, sunglasses on her head. Lunch on me, she calls, boarding Vagabond with ease. I clear the cockpit table, pop open the cooler. Fresh lobster rolls from her drive-through stop. We eat in comfortable silence at first. Salt air mixing with garlic aioli. She wipes her hands. Walk me around. I give the tour. Updated electronics in the helm, custom cushions, the berth office with dual monitors for fleet tracking. She nods at each upgrade. You turn this into a command center. At the bow she stops. Stand there. I pose, hands in pockets. She snaps a few shots, then backs up. Captures the full length of Vagabond with me centered. Iconic. I squint. For what? My eyes only. She lies, already typing. She shows me the post before hitting send. Photo of me on the boat. Caption. My niece Kira Matthews did what no one thought possible. Owns her own yacht now, built it all herself. I grabbed for the phone. Victoria. No. Too late. Published. Likes roll in immediately from her circle. Stunner. Queen. I paste the deck. The family group sees everything you post. She shrugs. Exactly. We sit again. She fixes me with a look. You've come so far, kid. Director, yacht paid off, life on your terms. They're going to come sniffing now. I cross my arms. Let them. No, she says sharp. Keep the walls high. 5 years they acted like you were dead. One picture doesn't erase that. Her phone buzzes nonstop. She glances. Smirks. Cousin Jenna. Is that Kira? I peek. More comments flooding. She looks rich. How? Victoria pockets the phone. See? Envy already. You deserve every jealous word. She raises her water bottle to staying untouchable. We take Vagabond out for an hour, cruising past marker buoys. She handles the wheel when I let her, whooping as we plane. This beats Detroit traffic. Docking. She hugs me fierce. Call anytime, and don't you dare soften if they reach out. Monday the post has 300 shares. Victoria forwards screenshots nonstop. Aunt never knew she had it in her. Uncle must be lonely down there alone. Tuesday Gary likes it silently. No message. Linda comments, beautiful boat. Victoria texts me, mom's fishing. Wednesday Brady's turn. He messages Victoria directly. Tell me that's photoshopped. Her reply? Nope. Real as it gets. I read it during lunch break. Fork paused midway. Marcus notices. Family drama? I show him. He chuckles. Classic. Thursday the post hits 1,000 interactions. Victoria calls during my afternoon meeting. I step out. They're losing it up here, she whispers. Dad asked me for your number. My pulse jumps. What did you say? That you'd call if you wanted to. Silence on my end. She fills it. Proud doesn't cover it, Kira. You're living proof they were wrong. Friday more probes. Gassen asks Victoria. Kira's single yacht life must cost a fortune. She shuts it down. None of your business. Over the weekend, Victoria drives down again, unannounced, bearing steaks. We grill on deck. Heard the whispers? She asks, flipping meat. I nod. They're painting you as the villain who vanished. She plates dinner. Good villains win. Just remember why you left. They chose Brady's failures over your wins every time. I choose slow. What if Dad calls? Hang up. Simple. Her praise flows easy that night. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. That scares them most. Sunday text from her. Post at 1.2K. Still holding the line. Monday week 2 explosion. Family group chat screenshots flood my phone from Victoria. Linda, we should reach out to Kira. Gary, yeah, Brady. If she has money to spare. Victoria's note. There it is. I stare at the screen 10 minutes, then delete the thread. She visits end of month, arms full of groceries. Saw that last one. I nod. Keep distance, she repeats, unpacking. You've got the power now. Over coffee. She toasts again to the niece who outgrew her cage. Monday morning, my phone vibrates nonstop. I grab it off the nightstand. Unknown number. Text preview. Kira, it's Dad. Heart stops. I sit up. Full message. Saw the picture on Facebook. You're alive. We need to talk. Call me. I don't. I screenshot. Forward to Victoria. She replies. Instant block him. I hesitate, thumb hovering. Another buzz. Same number. Your mom and I are worried. 5 years is a long time. I pace the cabin. Luna whines at my feet. Third text. Brady saw too. He's shocked. Victoria calls. Don't engage yet. I answer on speaker. He used we like nothing happened. She snorts. Classic. Let them stew. I mute notifications. Head to the office. Mid-morning email from Gary. Tried calling. Answer your father. Attached. Flight itinerary. Departure Detroit tomorrow. Arrival Miami Beach Wednesday afternoon. 3 tickets. Gary Linda Brady. I forward to Marcus. He responds. Harassment potential. Document everything. Lunch break. Victoria texts screenshots from family chat. Linda booking hotel near Marina. Brady. Can't wait to see that boat up close. I call Victoria back. They're coming. I know, she says. Saw the post explode again. Your dad's profile pic is him with Brady's inventory. Afternoon meeting drags. Phone on silent, but I check. Voicemail from Gary. Kira, pick up. We're family. I delete without listening. Marcus swings by dock after work. Rusty bounds aboard. Legal angle. No trespass if you invite. Revoke access now. I nod. Draft text. Do not come. Not welcome. Don't send yet. Evening. Brady messages direct from old number I never blocked. Sis, that yacht. Real. Dad says we're visiting. Cool. If we crash there. I show Victoria via video. She laughs hard. Crash on your property. Exactly. Night falls. Another email. Hotel confirmation near my slip. Gary added note. See you soon, kiddo. I paste deck Luna trailing. Victoria texts. Stand firm. They want something. Tuesday dawn. I block Gary's number. Immediate bounce back email. Number changed. Fine. See you tomorrow. Marcus reviews itinerary. Rental car booked too. They're committed. Midday. Linda tries old email. Honey, we miss you. Let's reunite. I archive. Victoria forwards more chat. Brady bet she owes us for disappearing. Office buzzes with my distraction. Boss asks if everything's okay. Family stuff. I mutter. Afternoon. Final confirmation. Texts from airline to Gary's phone forwarded somehow. Flight on time. Victoria calls. Evening. Their wheels up tomorrow. You ready? As I'll be. I secure Vagabond. Lines extra tight. Lock cabin. Post sign at gangway. Private vessel. No unauthorized entry. Marcus drops off paperwork. Trespass notice template. Serve if needed. Night 1. Last text from unknown. Landing 2 p.m. Meet at airport. I ignore. Wednesday morning. I watch flight tracker on approach. Victoria, breathe. You control the gate. They land. Wednesday afternoon, and they show up at the dock with suitcases. Dad waves like we're old pals. Kira, there she is. Mom clutches a purse, eyes darting to Vagabond. Brady drags a roller bag, grinning too wide. I stand at the gangway, arms crossed. What are you doing here? Dad steps forward. We flew in to see you. Family reunion. He tries boarding. I block. Private property. State your business. Mom pipes up. Honey, let us on. It's hot out here. Brady nods. Yes, sis. Show us the yacht. I hold position. Answer first. Dad sighs. Fine. We saw the photo. Impressive. Now move. I step aside but warn. Touch nothing. They file aboard. Dad whistles at the helm. Mom sits on a cushion. Brady snaps selfies. This is sick. I lean against the rail. Cut the tour. Why the visit? After 5 years. Dad faces me. Straight talk. Brady's in trouble. Brady jumps in. My gadget store online. Suppliers demand payment up front now. $52,000 or they pull inventory. Mom adds, we thought you could help. You're doing well. Dad nods. Loan the kid the money. Family helps family. I stare. You ignored me for half a decade. Now I'm a bank. Brady pleads. Come on, Kira. I built that business from nothing. One bad quarter. Mom tears up. He's your brother. Think of the stress. Dad lays it thick. We raised you better than to abandon blood. Your success came from our support early on. I laugh sharp. Support? You deleted my number the day I left. You didn't know if I was alive or dead. Mom dabs eyes. We were hurt. You vanished without goodbye. Brady, selfish move honestly. Dad, water under the bridge. Help. Now prove you're still a Matthews. I point to the exit. Off my boat now. They freeze. Mom. You'd let your brother fail? Brady. $52,000 is pocket change here. Look at this setup. Dad. Ungrateful after everything. Mom. I prayed for this reunion. Don't turn us away. Brady pulls phone. Fine, I'll crowdfunding. Tag you as sponsor. I snatch it. Try me. Dad softens voice. Kira, please. For old times. Mom. Remember holidays? We were close once. I hand back phone. Those ended when you chose his dreams over mine every time. Go. Brady. Jealous much? I took risks. Dad. He needs this bailout. You don't. Mom stands. If Brady loses the company, it's on you. Guilt heavy. I open the gate. Leave or I call security. Dad grabs suitcase. You'll regret this. Mom. Cold heart. Brady last. Karma's real. Cease. They shuffle off. Dad turns back. Last chance. Wire the money tonight. I slam the gate. Luna barks once. I lock it behind them. Victoria texts. Handled. I reply. They asked. I said no. Marcus calls later. Heard from dock staff. Want trespass filed. Not yet. Evening emails flood. Dad reconsider. Brady's desperate. Mom, attachment, old family photo. And Brady's invoice for $52,000 labeled sibling loaned it. I delete all. Night settles. I sit cockpit, review security cam footage. Them arguing on pier post rejection. Victoria voice note. Proud. They showed true colors. I save it. I stand at the bow. Salt wind whipping my face. They turn back as one. Dad leads. Kira, wait. I raise a hand. Stop. 5 years. Let's count them. Mom freezes. Brady shifts. Year 1. My birthday. No call. I turned 25 alone in a motel. You posted Brady's launch party. Dad opens mouth. I continue. Year 2. Promotion to coordinator. Sent group text. Read receipts. 0 replies. You funded his warehouse expansion. Brady scoffs. Business investment. I ignore. Year 3. Bought Vagabond. Milestone. Crickets from you. You co-signed his supplier loans. Mom whispers. We didn't know. You chose not to. I snap. Year 4. Director title. Salary tripled. You ignored my emails about achievements. Poured cash into his rebrand. Dad. He needed it. Year 5. This week. Only contact when you need $52,000. Silence. I step closer. You erased me. Deleted contact. Skipped holidays. Acted like I died. Now I'm alive with assets. So reunion. Mom reaches. Forgive us. I back up. No. Off my yacht permanently. Brady lunges. You owe. Security radio crackles. 2 guards approach from dock office. Ma'am, trouble? I nod. Escort them out. Dad protests. She's our daughter. Guard. Private vessel. Move. They grab arms, guide away. Mom cries. Gah. Brady yells. Selfish. I watch until pier end. Phone rings. Victoria. Saw the cams. You okay? Better than ever. She exhales. They'll spin victim. Ignore. You protected your peace. I thank her. Couldn't without your backbone. Always, she says. Call anytime. Weeks later, news trickles via Marcus. Brady's suppliers seize inventory. Startup folds. Bankruptcy filed. Chapter 7. Assets liquidated. Parents remortgage house to cover his debts. Bank forecloses anyway. Sold at auction below market. They downsized to apartment in bad neighborhood. I block every number, email account linked to them. Final sweep. Marcus handles cease and desist for harassment attempts. Done. Clean break. Vagabond sales smooth. Fleet grows. I promote from within. Mentor new hires. Luna ajes gracefully beside me. Victoria visits quarterly. We cruise, laugh, plan. Nothing family related. True family shows when you have zero to offer. They stayed gone until I had plenty. Lesson hits hard. Blood means obligation only if you allow it. I choose who boards my life now. Peace anchors deeper than any chain. Thank you for listening to the story until the end. Don't forget to leave your opinion about this story. Subscribe to the Unbelievable But True channel. And share this video with your friends and loved ones. This motivates us to continue working on new stories. Don't miss the next amazing story that is about to appear on your screen. We are very grateful to you for being with us. In the description below this video, you can open a catalog of all the stories. See you soon.